Hey friends, welcome back to Kristen Keeps It Real. Today's episode is all about creating a voiceover studio without a closet. Now, I haven't been in the voiceover space long, but I have been in it long enough to know that if you have your own studio to record yourself, you are way more likely to book a voiceover job in this new age we are all finding ourselves in. But what if you have no closet to do your voiceover work in? I'm going to show you how I went from this to this in 2 hours and for less than $400. I used to have a closet to record my VO auditions in, but now I've moved my setup into a noisy, unfinished basement, and the best and only place I can record is in this one tiny corner, where there are no exposed pipes, circuit breakers, heat runs, or anything else that would hinder my sound. Only thing is, it's not enough to just be in a corner. I can hear and feel all the pounding of little feet running across the living room floor above me every time someone flushes the toilet or takes a shower through the piping. Anytime my heat would randomly turn on, and if someone happens to be watching TV, I can hear every word. So, I was on the hunt to find a solution for my little VO corner on a very tight budget. I had already purchased all my VO equipment, which you can watch here. But now, I needed to get sound treatment for broadcast quality when I connect up with a client. After tons of research, I stumbled on vocalbooth2go.com. They do have this nifty, already made small but mighty portable booth for $400 with a travel stand for another $135. But I just couldn't see myself constantly recording in that tiny space and for that price point. So I did some more digging, and all I needed to do was to order 2 items to create this nifty little VO booth you see here. The items I purchased were 4 80x80 black and white sound blankets with 8 grommets on one side of each. The reason I chose these is because they are the highest density sound blankets I could find solely based on weight. Each blanket is roughly 10 pounds. I also got 14 feet worth of their vocal booth ceiling track that comes with all the hooks necessary to hang these up. They come in segments of 7 feet, so if you order 2, then it will come in one continuous line, creating 14 feet. Now for the build. Items you will need that are not included in your purchase are picture frame hooks, a hammer, and a drill. First, I started with hammering the picture frame hooks into the 2x4s at the top and then hanging the blanket by the grommet holes. And when I say I really mean my husband, who I recruited to help me out. Thanks, hubby. So once the 2 blankets were up on each side of the wall and met at the corner, I then just staple gunned them together so they wouldn't separate. I then drilled this fiberglass board wrapped in material that was randomly left in our basement when we moved in, into the ceiling. This acts a lot like a bass trap to prevent the sound from going up into the unfinished ceiling and gets rid of reverb. If you don't have a bass trap or anything else like this, you can just order another blanket and nail it up there. Even if your ceiling is finished, I would still put it up. Next, I installed the ceiling track to the 2x4s of the ceiling, carefully spacing them about a little less than a foot apart. The ceiling track is very bendable, so you can manipulate it in any direction. I had some track left over, as this is a 3x4 foot little space. But rather than cutting it, I just stuffed it at the top above the bass trap in case I needed to ever take this down and move it somewhere else where I need more track. I then added the hooks and hung the blankets using the pre-cut grommet holes. And voila, your very own closet-sized, no-closet vocal booth. Now, let's hear how it sounds. Here is the snap test. Or clap test, because really, I have a very hard time snapping. Huge difference, huh? The sound is completely deadened from that. Right? No reverb. And now for the vocal test. Air purifier on, curtains closed. Smooth jazz, great food. The Blue Note Cafe, San Francisco. So as you can tell, these sound blankets are not soundproof, but they do dampen the sound. I've been able to record when the heat randomly turns on and simply take the background noise out in post, no problem. As for the TV, toilet, shower, and loud banging noises from upstairs, I just have to wait until those stop. I later added a rug for comfort and more sound dampening on the floor, which, to be honest, I can't tell if that really works. But hey, it looks cute. However, I do have some regrets. I do wish I ordered the 96 by 80 inch blanket, because visually it bothers me that you can see my feet. And I would have gone with 6 blankets instead of 4 so I can put over the door jamb and cover other noisy places around the basement. Also, you get a discount when you order 6 or more at a time. I'm currently living on the East Coast, and this took approximately 3 days to come to me, despite it saying shipping delays because of the C word. This is Kristen Keeps It Real, and if this was helpful and you want more videos, please like and subscribe. Till next time, hasta la vista.